I miss that brother of yours. Poking around on my pot Thanksgiving evening here and usually test everything.
Yeah, I miss him too, you know. It's also not easy to be so far away from Franny on a holiday like this. But you know, the wonderful thing about being in love is nothing can separate you. And the missing is like a reaffirmation of how much you care.
You should write that down and send it to Franny.
Oh.
I think maybe it's time I stopped kidding myself about becoming a writer and settled down and started up a real profession of some sort, instead of chasing after a dream.
Oh, now, come on. The time to chase after a dream is when you're in love.
Particularly when the person that you're in love with shares that same dream with you.
Surprise! Hello!
Happy Thanksgiving! Hi!
Or almost Thanksgiving today. Oh, Mama.
So happy Thanksgiving. Nice, Dad.
I can't think of anything to be more thankful for than to see you walk into this kitchen again.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Matthew. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, too. It's too late. They're already on their way over here.
Well, look on the bright side, Holden. At least you'll be home in time to spend Thanksgiving with your family.
I'm sorry, Holden. I know how much you were looking forward to spending a holiday here with Lily.
Tonio, couldn't you at least talk to Mr. Patterson, explain the situation, have Holden's flight changed for the day after the holiday?
I'm sorry, Sierra. Mr. Patterson is totally unfamiliar with the Lawrence Industries contract. Now, Holden has had quite a bit of time to look at it, and he's familiar with it. He'll need Holden in Oakdale the first thing the morning after Thanksgiving. As a matter of fact, Holden, he may be calling you on Thanksgiving Day with a few questions, so you should be prepared.
Oh, it's not fair to have to work on a holiday.
Well, Holden is a trainee, and this is an opportunity for him. If he shows any reluctance, it will seem as though he's not committed to his work.
Well, I better be going fast if I'm going to catch that 6 o'clock flight. I haven't even packed yet.
Oh, you don't have to rush, Holden. Once I heard from Mr. Patterson, I took the liberty of asking the hotel maid to pack your things.
Oh, I hope Sierra and Holden doesn't meet us at the airport. Ma, what's the name of the pilot again? Mom,
What, darling?
the pilot, his name.
What?
Eugene. Right?
Yes.
Eugene, that's right. Okay, of course, Eugene.
Wait, where are you going,
I'm
sweetheart?
going to go to the cockpit. Ask how much longer we have till we land.
Oh, it makes me all up in this thing. Darling, it's 2 hours at least. This is not the Concorde, right?
Thanks for planning this trip for me. It's made me very happy.
You're an incredible woman, Lucinda. Incredible. And all woman.
We have an early breakfast meeting. Don't you say that?
Well, you have a daughter coming home first thing in the morning, and why not? But I do want you to promise one thing.
What?
When you're in London, will you try not to forget about me?
I'm already regretting not making this trip.
2 hours. 2 hours, at least 2 hours before we land. Eugene wanted me to give this to you. Oh. James Stenbeck, radios. He wants you to give you this number and call him when we land. Why would he contact you in flight, Mom?
Well, I don't know, darling, but it must be something extremely important. And I'll deal with it once we get through customs.
I hope you're not getting chummy with Mr. Stenbeck, Mom.
It's business, darling, and you don't like to talk about business, so we won't talk about business.
As the world turns, this portion brought to you today by Attends, bladder control protection, and by AeroPlus, protein power to cut clean through.
Okay, so give this to Seth. along with the present, all right?
Sure. No problem.
Oh, Holden, I'm so sorry.
I wish you could stay here with us.
Tonio, there must be something that you can do.
Sierra, don't make me out to be the bad guy in this. This is business. When millions of dollars are at stake, things change very rapidly. It's not my decision.
No, maybe not, but I'm sure it was my mother. So she's trying to keep Lily and Holden apart.
Your mother doesn't know anything about this. Ed Patterson contacted me and personally requested that Holden return to Oakdale.
Okay, perfect. Then why don't you get him postpone it for one day?
I can't play favorites. This is the junior executive training program. Now, Holden has to prove that he can cut it, just like everyone else. And do me a favor. Don't start in on your mother about this when she first arrives.
I won't. I won't for Lily's sake. But she will eventually hear how I feel on this subject.
All right, I'm going to the airport to meet them. I know they'd like to see you, too.
All right, Tonio. I will go with you on one condition. Please, no pretenses. We are not the happily married storybook couple. I don't want you to act like we are. Also, before my mother goes back to the States, I do want to tell her my plans. Which are, we will stay together until the child is born, and afterwards, we'll get a divorce, and I'll raise the child on my own.
I think you're fine with us. Okay?
That's my taxi.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, Tonio.
All right, Holden, this is a good opportunity for you. Have a wonderful time.
Yeah. Bye, Sierra.
Bye, Holden.
Sorry I can't spend Thanksgiving with you.
Yeah, me too.
Do me a favor. Tell Lily I'm sorry that I can't spend it with her. And I'll try to make it up to her when I see her.
Okay. All right.
I gotta go.
Have a safe trip.
Come on, I'll walk you out.
If this is a plan to keep Lily and Holden apart, I think that it's heartless, Tonio.
Sierra, I don't know why you imagine such...
No, I'm not imagining. See, my mother tried the same tactics to keep Craig and me apart. Oh, she would send him all over the globe on some silly excuse. On a moment's notice. Well, Tonio, I'll be damned if I let her do the same thing to Lily.
John's meeting me here. I want to thank you very much for seeing me on such short notice. I know that you have a very busy schedule, but I just thought that, maybe a second examination, you know.
To be sure that I hadn't made a mistake the first time around?
I don't doubt you, Dr. Samuels. I really don't.
Believe me,
I was
Margo.
hoping.
I know. I'd be delighted if I'd made a mistake. By the way, did Tom know you were coming to see me today?
No, I just told him it was a routine appointment and that, John offered to take me, and so, I was going to tell him if it was good news. But, since it's not...
Margo, I know what a bitter disappointment losing this baby has been for both you and Tom. But in a couple of years, you can try again. And with careful monitoring during the pregnancy, there is no reason on earth why you can't have a wonderful, healthy baby.
But there's no guarantee that I can carry to term, right?
Well, there's always that risk, even with expectant mothers without your medical history.
History. I've lost 2 of them. If we went through this again, I don't think Tom and I could stand the pain.
Hey,
John,
hey, Franny.
I do not want
What's
to
nice approach? You'll be a surgeon
Don't
yet.
worry, I won't tell him.
Thank you.
How you doing, Sierra? How you feel?
I'm in the pink.
That's good.
Are you ready to take me home?
Yes, of course I am.
Terrific.
All right, I have to be on my way, too. Goodbye, you two. Now, keep in touch, Margo.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Samuels.
So long,
Bye, John.
You want me to bring the car around front? You look
I
tired.
am perfectly capable of walking to the parking lot.
Okay.
As long as I don't have any more of that coffee. Hi, Romy. Hi.
Say, listen.
What?
You head on down to the parking lot. Nice and slow. I'll catch up with you in a second.
Nice
I want
and
to talk to you.
Bye, Roomies. Bye. Baby steps down the road.
We should talk. The 3 of us, Meg, you. Okay? Sit down. I think it's going to be a little uncomfortable out at the farm this evening, tomorrow.
It really doesn't have to be if you don't make it that way.
Tell me something. Do the 2 of you intend to ever tell Emma what happened last summer you went out west? You nearly became pregnant?
John, it's over. It's not going to do anything.
Iva knows, Dustin. She's going to be there, too.
The only reason Iva knows is because she overheard you yelling at Dusty.
Listen to me, Meg. Why don't you go out to the farm a little bit early this evening? Talk to your mother. Tell her the truth. We have a clean slate then. When Dustin and I get there, we'll all sit down at the table. We'll all talk it over. I promise you. I will be very honest about my part in all of this.
Well, fine. I just won't go to the farm at all.
Crying out loud. Don't start crying on us now, will you?
Sorry to upset Meg.
Do yourself a favor, Meg. Tell your mother.
John, the only person it's going to help is you and your own guilty conscience. There's no point in it at this time.
I gotta look after Margo. This is not over, Dustin. It's not over, Meg.
Why can't he just leave it alone? He's making me feel like I can't even go to my own house for Thanksgiving.
All right. I'm going to be there, so it's going to be okay.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. Thanks. I feel better already.
Well, I never thought I'd walk in the East Meadow again, or walk in this room, or swim in the pond.
I knew that you would make it, but Dr. Hessler said take it easy. Now, he didn't even want to let you out of the hospital, but you made such a fuss.
I was bad.
You were bad.
She's bad.
Come on over here.
Now listen, I don't want you pampering me, you know, now that I'm back home, okay?
Hi, Bob.
Well, we are going to pamper you. Pull out this chair.
So I brought the daybread down into the sewing room, and Lily helped fix the room up for you.
Oh, she stopped by the hospital before she left today. She was very excited about going to Europe.
No, I think what she's really excited about is seeing Holden again, actually.
Yeah, but it's not too many teenagers that get whisked off to Europe in a private jet, right?
Oh, Lily, you take notes, a little welcome home note.
Oh,
I've got some chicken broth cooking there for you.
Oh, I'm very hungry.
Dear Iva, I know it's silly for me to write you a note since I'm on my way to visit you at the hospital right now. But since I couldn't see you here in person to welcome you home, I figured this would be the next best thing. Oh gosh, I wish I could be with you tomorrow. But it makes me happy to think you'll be back at home with your wonderful family on that wonderful farm, which is the best place in the world. When I woke up here this morning, I realized I think that this is my home too. All of the things I have to be thankful for, having you as my best friend is at the top of the list. Have the best holiday ever. I'll miss you. All my love, always, Lily.
Who could that be?
Is Seth Snyder here?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Seth Franny.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Richard Stern, Franny Hughes's English literature.
Oh, yes, Professor Stern. Come on in. Yes, she talked about you. Come on. This is my mother, Emma Snyder, and my sister, Iva, and a friend of ours, Craig Montgomery.
Hi, Richard Stern. Hi. I know you must wonder what I'm doing here. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Franny gave me a short story of yours called Windy City Passing. I read it. I was impressed. And I asked Franny if I might submit it to a national contest. She gave me the go-ahead.
Well, that sounds like something Franny would do, but why wouldn't she tell me about
That
it?
was a secret, but she told me.
I got the story back from the committee last night. Congratulations, Mr. Snyder. You've been awarded first prize. Here's your manuscript. Inside, you find a check for $25,000. Congratulations.
Well, no, wait a minute. There's going to be a mistake.
No mistake. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Right.
That's great.
Lisa, honey, I'm so glad you took Bob's advice and went to see Dr. Samuels again. I'm sure you'll feel 100% better.
Yeah, Bob is very persuasive, I'm sure you know that.
That I do. Well, I hope he persuaded you to tell Earl.
No, Nancy, look, I'm going to tell Earl, but I thought, well, I'm going to wait until after Thanksgiving. I hate to say, Earl, I'm going through the change of life. Then I'm going to have to sit across the table from him all during Thanksgiving dinner, and he's going to have a horrible expression on his face.
Oh, Lisa, he's not going to do any such thing.
No,
He's much kinder than that.
Oh, kind has nothing to do with it. Oh, go ahead, you're the girl.
Who is it? Come on in.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. How's Margo today?
She's doing fine, just fine. Is Andrew around anywhere? I thought he might like to go to dinner with me on the Snyder Farms.
Well, he and Paul will be back any minute. Why don't you help yourself to some coffee? They'll be here.
Thank you. afternoon, Miss Hughes.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, my hands are dirty. I'd pour that for you.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
It's hot.
Good. Lisa. I see you coming out of Dr. Samuel's office today?
Johnny, what's with you? Are you a spy or something?
No. I just took Margo in for her appointment, and I thought I saw you. I was concerned.
Oh, well, save your concern for somebody else, because I'm fine.
Hi, John.
Hey, it's our Phantom Chief of Staff. You taking another half a day, huh?
That's right. Don't pay any attention to him, Christopher. He's jealous of both of us. And the way we dress.
Oh, Andy, I just need a few more things. Right, Mom.
You're all right. You're okay.
How you doing, Andrew? Listen, I was wondering, would you like to go to dinner out at the Snyder Farm tonight? Emma asked you. Dustin's going to be there. They're all going to stay over.
Well, thanks, Dad. But I kind of wanted to stay home with the family tonight. Hopefully Paul's going to join us, too.
Oh. That'd be good for you, Paul. Hey, Paul. You know, just because your father and me, we don't get along too good, I hope that has nothing to do with you and me.
It's just really hard because nobody realized my dad has really changed. And hopefully you and everyone else can just give him a chance to prove it.
Hey, son. Boy, it smells good in here.
Where's Margo?
She's over at Lila's resting. I'm going to pick her up and take her home later.
Oh, now, darling, is that a good idea? Maybe she should stay at Lila's until she's thoroughly rested.
I'll take care of her. Don't worry. Listen, she's just anxious to get home anyway.
I'm sure.
Hi, Grandma.
Hello, darling. I hope you two are going to change your minds and join us for dinner tomorrow.
No, I think we're going to spend it nice and quiet all by ourselves. Just the two of us. Margo's not ready for a big crowd yet.
Hey. Hi, Daddy. Hi, hey, I said, say hello to your brother.
Hey, little guy.
Oh, he's got a complaint, I think. Oh. Yeah, sure. Had enough of your dad, haven't you?
Oh, Christopher, be sweet.
You're getting kind of big there. It's your first Thanksgiving. What do you think so far, huh? Like it that much?
It's getting dark. You must be landing soon.
Oh, my darling, you are just so eager to grow up.
I'm not eager. I'm just excited. You've been caught up in this daydream ever since we took off.
Well, I've just been introspective and blessedly silent.
Sounds like daydreaming to me.
Ah, Eugene. Wonderful flight, very uneventful. You're not forgetting, I hope, that after you refuel, you'll go right back to Oakdale because Mr. Patterson needs you Friday morning.
What time are we going to land, Eugene?
We should be landing at Heathrow about 6:45 London time.
Perfect timing.
Don't worry, Lucinda. I booked Holden on a flight that leaves London at 6 p.m. He'll be long gone by the time you and Lily get here.
I wish I could tell what's on my mind sometimes.
Darling, I'm just hoping that we can all be happy together.
Mr. Ahmed Fauzi, please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Yes, operator. I'd like to make an overseas call to Luther's Corners, Illinois, please. The area code is... What do you mean all the circuits are busy? Look, I gotta catch a flight in 15... Isn't this just dandy?
Together in London, Holden. It's going to be so exciting. Feels like ages since I've seen you. You haven't changed too much, have you? I hope not.
Well, ma'am, looks like your mother fixed it so we couldn't be together.
Attention passengers. Transcontinental flight number 376, direct to Chicago's O'Hare International Airport, has been delayed due to mechanical difficulties. Kindly be alert for further announcements.
The rate I'm going, I'm gonna spend my Thanksgiving in this damn airport.
so I thought we'd have an early dinner once Lily and Mrs. Walsh get here, and then they can go to their hotel and get settled in.
Where's Sierra?
She and Tonio went to Heathrow to meet their flight.
Did Holden go with them?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. This afternoon, Holden suddenly got orders to fly back to Oakdale today. Poor guy's miserable. I know Lily's going to be crushed, too.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Speaking of orders, I got a great new assignment today.
Yeah?
Kind of a promotion. Help setting up this special international conference on human rights.
Hey, that sounds right up your alley.
Couldn't be more perfect. The only problem is the conference is in Norway. I'm leaving next week, and I may be gone through the holidays.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
I guess that means I'm going to be here by myself, though, huh?
I know, and I'm really sorry, Franny, but you'll only be alone for a few weeks.
Oh, that's okay.
Mom's planning on being home by Christmas. Will you get that so I can go change?
Yeah, sure. Hello?
Hey, take a wild guess who this is.
Seth, hey, we do have ESP. I was just thinking about you.
Are you okay? You sound a little down.
Oh, I just found out that I'm going to be alone for a couple of weeks, and I guess I'm feeling a little sorry for myself.
Well, what about Amy?
Well, she just got a job starting in Norway next week, and Aunt Penny's still in Italy with Anton. But I won't feel lonely if I can call you.
Well, I've been trying to call you for the last 2 hours, but all the circuits have been tied up. Look, I got a visit here at the farm from a friend of yours, Professor Stern. He told me that you knew that he had entered my story in the contest.
Oh, look. I know that it was sneaky of me not to tell you.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait. Don't apologize, girl. I won.
You won? Seth, that's great. That's fabulous.
And the prize, get this, the prize is $25,000. Yeah, so I figured I have a few bucks to spare. I'd give you another call today, huh? No, but really, I want to let you know how much it means to me that you believe in me. I was about to give up.
Oh, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare. Winning this contest just proves how talented you are.
Hey, all of a sudden you sound a whole lot better. You over that bad dream you had?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Seth? Oh, darn it. Yes, operator, I was just on an overseas call to the United States, and I believe I got disconnected. Can you place a call for me to Illinois? Oh. Thank you. Well, the circuits are all tied up, and I never got a chance to tell Seth that Holden's on his way over.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you. Just plop everything down there. We're being met, so we don't really have to worry.
Very good, Mum.
Oh, dear. Well, all I've got is American.
Oh, it's not a problem, Mum. Thank you very kindly. I hope that you and your daughter have a lovely visit.
Thank you so much. I know we will. Darling, do you see them? See them anywhere?
No, I don't see anything. I keep helping that Holden will meet us here.
That boy has to work for a living, dear.
No, kidding. Tonio's had him chained to his desk. You know he didn't get home at 3 o'clock in the morning last night?
No? What? Really? How do you know?
He called me. He called me at the farm after he got home from work. That was hotel.
Well, I think I'm going to go and... I'm going to call Mr. Stenbeck. I'll watch the stuff. Why don't you wander around, see if you can see, Sierra?
Okay.
Hello, operator. I would like, I want to make an overseas call to the United States. My credit card number is 374... What? What? What do you mean that the circuits are busy? This is important. I'm sorry, this is an emergency. I am calling for Lady Di. Yes, I'll wait for the supervisor.
Holden?
Hi. I didn't expect to see you.
What are you talking about?
Well, let me explain later. Let me look at you here for a minute. You're so beautiful. I missed you.
I missed you too. You supposedly miss me so much. You come out here to meet me and you're reading a magazine when I come see you.
I didn't come here to see you. I was on my way home. But my flight was delayed.
Home? Wait a second, I thought we were going to spend Thanksgiving in London together.
I have to go back to Oakdale to be with Ed Patterson first thing Friday morning. Tonio just told me about all this afternoon.
Wait a second. Just over an hour ago, my mother said Mr. Peterson needed the jet on Friday morning.
I had a feeling.
I can't believe
something's
these
going on.
two hatched this plan together. I knew she was going to use your job to keep us apart. I'm going to go talk to her.
Wait, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Look, I'm doing really well at this job, okay? Even Tonio's impressed with me. Now, we don't want to make an enemy of your mother.
Wait a second, that's a very cruel thing to do. Why would she do such a cruel thing like that?
We'll beat her at her own game. Let me think of something here.
Hi,
Oh, I missed you so much.
you too.
Hi, so you two found each other. But I thought your plane left at...
Well, it's been delayed.
One of Mother's other tricks, Sierra.
I knew she was up to something. I knew it. Well, look at the bright side. It failed.
But I still got to get on that plane, which means we're not going to be together after all. Unless you want to come with me. What do you say we go to the ticket counter? We see if you can get you a ticket on my flight. We fly back to Oakdale and we spend Thanksgiving together. What do you say?
Do it. Really do it. Come on, please do it. You don't want to let anyone get in between you two. You can be together.
You're right. Oh, I have a better idea, though. I remember Mother telling Eugene, our pilot, to refuel and go back to Oakdale, and if we run, I think we can make that flight.
Yeah, well,
Okay?
how are we going to explain hopping on your mother?
Explain? Why should we explain? Did she explain about her scheme to us?
You two. I'll do all the explaining. You run, or you're going to miss the jet. Come on, go.
Sierra. Oh, I'm so sorry. I want to spend Thanksgiving with you.
Oh, look, we'll be together soon. I love you. I want you to be happy, okay? So go. Come on, scoot on. Hurry up. Good for you.
Thank you so much, operator. James.
Well, hello. I hope you don't mind me reaching you in midair.
Minded, not a bit. I was absolutely delighted.
Good. I'm sure you're looking forward to having Thanksgiving with both of your daughters.
Oh, yes, of course I am. What are you going to be doing?
I'm hoping to see Paul.
Hoping? That sounds so tentative. Surely you can arrange something.
Yes, well, Barbara's not too crazy about the idea.
James, why did you call me?
Well, I wanted to hear your voice, and I was thinking about last night. I wanted you to tell me that you miss me. Go ahead. Say it. Say it. You can say it. It's not that difficult. Come on.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you more than I can say I miss you.
Very good. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Enjoy your turkey.
Ah, hello, Lucinda.
You look wonderful.
You look beautiful.
It's arriving cute.
Where's Sierra? I sent her in here to find you.
I sent Lily to find all of you. While we have a moment alone. Holden, the Prince's Barnyard. Is he back? Sent back with the
Yes,
chickens in the
he's
hens?
already on his way, and he has no idea that you're behind us.
Wonderful.
I'm having a little trouble with Sierra. I'm going to need your help.
Darling, I have promised it to you. I promised it. I will.
All right, thank you.
Darling! Oh, I love your hair.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you look wonderful. You look glowing.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Well, maybe that's because I've just witnessed fate stepping on the side of love and justice.
Love and justice.
I love it. Darling, have you seen Lily? Oh, yeah. She ran into Holden at the newsstand. See, his flight was delayed. It was so heartwarming to see those two together again.
Oh, where are they?
Now, they're probably taxiing down the runway. And just think, tonight when we're asleep, they'll be in Oakdale. What's wrong with you? You look a little pale. I mean, surely you're happy for them after all those arrangements you went to get Holden and Lily together here in London. Well, they will be together, only not here in London. They'll be on that farm that they've loved so much. Oh, and who needs London when you're young and in love?
We'll be flying back to Oakdale with you. What can I say? Plans change rather quickly when your last name is Walsh. My mother will be staying in London for the holiday, and I'll be flying back with Holden. Oh, Eugene, this is Holden Snyder, a new executive at Walsh Enterprises.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Snyder.
Just call me Holden. Thanks.
Well, we're waiting
waiting for clearance, so buckle up for our departure.
Sooner the better.
You couldn't wait to get here, now you can't wait to leave. We're women. Women.
What a Thanksgiving, huh? This is it.
You're the best. Thank you.
I hope Mr. Stenbeck brings Paul back soon so we can go to the movies.
Oh, honey, I don't think you're going to make it. It's after 8 o'clock already.
Oh, you're gonna be pooped. I mean, you've done so much already today.
Pooped? Are you kidding? I'm on my second wind. If we don't make the movies, we'll go bowling.
Listen, if you're full of so much energy, why don't you stick around here and help us fix stuff for tomorrow's dinner?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll do your share tonight.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
You bet.
I wonder what Franny's doing tonight.
I get it.
Thanks, honey.
Whoa! Hey, 2 more for dessert.
Oh, you here. Oh, hi, sweetheart. See you, honey. Here I come. Oh, bless your heart. You look beautiful. Well, do I get a hug? Of course. Haven't seen you in a while, brother dear. I'm feeling fine.
No, we can't, Grandma. We just had a huge dinner over at Lila's.
Oh, okay.
Besides, somebody I know needs some rest.
We just wanted to come and thank you very much for the dinner invitation for tomorrow, but we're going to spend the day nice and quiet in our own house.
Oh. Well, but you wouldn't have to be here all day. You could just come for dinner.
Sure, it's going to be just a small little group anyway, huh?
Betsy's feeling very sentimental about it being their last Thanksgiving at the cabin, so they're going to stay home, too.
Oh, please say you'll be here. Please, please, please.
It won't be Thanksgiving without you. Uh-oh. He calls. Keep
yes. Darlings, please say yes. Think about it, huh? Won't you, please?
Well, no, I just can't possibly help. You expect me to share my gorgeous husband on a day like this and have him all to myself? No way.
Listen, your gorgeous husband thinks it's time for his beautiful wife to take a little nap.
Aren't we beautiful people?
Yes.
You all have a wonderful time tomorrow. We'll see you later. Listen, if you change your mind, just come over, okay?
Thanks.
Bye.
Night. Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Tom?
Hi, James.
Margo, glad to see you're up and about.
Glad to be up and about. Excuse me.
Sure. All right. I'll see you at straight up noon, okay?
Great.
I am.
Dad, thanks for dinner.
You're welcome. Okay? So, tomorrow, coat and tie, right?
Oh, just like Hillsborough, I suppose.
Right, that's right. I'm taking Paul to dinner. Barbara knows all about it.
Yes, she called and told us.
Yeah. A little formality never hurt.
Oh, yeah.
See you then.
Okay, thanks.
Y'all have fun.
You know, this is going to be really great. 2 Thanksgiving dinners. One with Mom and then Dad.
I can't believe it.
You know, this is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever.
Come on, let's go.
Don't be too late, you two now.
Bye-bye.
I feel like I ought to be at the restaurant tonight with you and Lisa away.
Seth, relax. The night before holiday's always slow. Jimmy can handle it, I think.
This is about the 100th time you hugged me
I can't help it. I'm so proud. My son, the writer.
Yeah, Seth, how about that? Now that you got $25,000, what are you going to do? You're going to quit working for me, I guess? You're going to go to Tahiti? You're going to open up your own restaurant down the street?
Oh, yeah, $25,000. What are you going to do with the money? I know what I'd do.
Oh, I bet you do, Meg. I think Meg will help you spend every penny.
Money goes into the bank first thing Friday morning. Good portion of it's going to go to pay off the back payments on that mortgage. Then maybe I'll take some of those classes that Professor Stern said I should.
What do you say? We take a little walk. We work off for dinner.
Oh, I'd love it.
Okay.
But first I have to make pies, and then I have to iron the napkins on the tablecloth.
Don't be such a slave guy.
How you doing, Iva?
I'm doing terrific, and what's even more terrific is that the house is full with all my favorite people.
Except Lily.
Yeah.
She wishes she could be here, I know that.
I know she does.
Yeah, poor Lily, living it up with Holden.
Life is tough. Oh, I am sure that Lily and Holden are going to miss us as much as we miss them.
Do you believe that I've flown over the Atlantic twice today?
I just don't believe any of this. We have been flying for over 6 hours. It's only seemed like half an hour.
I called Fenwick when you're going through customs and have him pick us up right at the airport and drive us out to the farm. Only one thing I regret, though.
What's that?
Not being able to see my mother's face when Sierra tells her what we've done. I'm just waiting for her to radio Eugene, have him turn around.
More than likely, she'll radio him to tell him to open up that hatch to drop me into the Atlantic.
Holden, look, the light.
Oakdale.
Have you ever seen anything more beautiful?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now.
I just thought it was time to put that up. The road's almost finished. We're gonna go right there. We gotta start thinking about furniture. Shelving.
It's hard to believe this is his car.
You're gonna give the kid a complex. No complex. No complex. I'm gonna build another one down the hall. Big one.
Margo, honey, where'd you disappear to?
I just thought it would be best.
Oh, you're right. You certainly need the space.
Stuffing smells delicious.
Oh, just wait until I put it together, Bob.
Christopher.
Yes.
Stay away from that formula. You don't know what you're missing.
What do you got to say to that, son? Huh? He says next year, Dad.
Okay.
Next year, Dad.
We're going, Mom.
Yeah. Okay, honey, I want you home early tonight. You boys have a big day tomorrow, especially you, Paul. You've got 2 Thanksgiving dinners to consume.
Speaking of big, look at that turkey. It's awesome.
I wish I knew what awesome meant.
Synonymous with intense. That's right.
Oh,
intense. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, darling. Poor Paul. I feel so sorry for him. He's really going through a rough time.
I wonder how we'll handle it when James goes on trial.
I wish Franny could be here with us.
Oh, yes. I bet I know a very handsome farmer who wishes the same thing.
More milk.
He misses his sister.
Yes, well, yes, all right. I know. Well, it really would be perfect if Franny could be with us. Yes.
But even though we've got a crying baby,
Even though we got a crying baby, yes, we have a lot to be thankful for. Christopher Hughes.
We sure
Christopher
do.
Hughes.
Where's the complaint department? Grandma, you're the complaint department.
Oh, no. Well, dinner was fun tonight. Too bad your mother and Tonio had to run right off after dessert.
I don't believe this. Had to get you at 2 a.m. I have to get some sleep. See you 2 in the morning.
Good night, Amy. You haven't stopped smiling all night.
That's because I keep thinking how happy Holden and Lily looked as they ran hand in hand to catch that jet.
Well, I get the distinct impression that your mother and Tonio don't share your enthusiasm.
No, they don't. But that's because they concocted this little scheme to keep Lily and Holden apart. And it just backfired right in their faces. Oh,
You're silly tonight.
well, it just makes me happy. But it also makes me more certain that I cannot trust my mother with any of my plans for the future. I wonder if they've gotten to Oakdale yet. They'll probably go right to the farm, don't you think?
Well, you know, I never did reach Seth to tell him that Holden was on his way. Why don't you try the farm now? The circus is probably open. And I'll go see if I can find some ice cream.
Oh, good.
Where's mine?
Honey, why don't you go up and stretch out? You've been sitting up like this since noon.
I know. I'm just having a wonderful time. In a minute. In a minute.
Me too, I am too.
Thank you for spending the whole day with me. Made it very special. And it would be even more special if Holden and Lily were here.
No, not Lily.
What do you mean?
Can somebody get this phone?
I got it. I'll get it. Don't worry, Montgomery to the rescue. What is this, a pizza place? Thanks, John. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Snyder Funny Farm.
Craig?
Sierra?
Well, it sounds like you're having a lot of fun out there.
You touch everyone.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty amazing to hear your voice.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
Hey, when did you get back?
Phil, Friday.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love. And by Safeguard, the combination of maximum deodorant soap protection and a rich, thick lather. Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Menswear by Barney's New York. Jewelry by Monet. Due to special programming, As the World Turns will not be seen tomorrow or Friday. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.